Good morning, everybody. We're here this morning for our first interview with one of our chamber members for 2021. So looking forward to kicking off that series. We're joined by Ruth Matthews. Ruth is the owner of RCM Services based in Portarlington. You're very welcome this morning, Ruth.
Thanks very much, Bernie. Thanks for having me.
Great. So Ruth, do you want to give us a little bit of background as to what your business is and the services that you offer to your clients?
Yeah, so RCM Services started in September of 2019, and we offer freelance bookkeeping and admin support to small and medium-sized businesses. So whether it's a sole trader or somebody who has, 10 employees or whatever, we can come in and take care of the day-to-day bookkeeping, keep it up to date, so that all those questions that the accountant asks 12 months after it's actually happened are sorted, there and then in real time when they're fresh in the memory. I equate it back to when we used to have checkbooks and you'd have a blank stub in it and you'd be kind of going, okay, well, the check was for this amount and this one was written before it, and you're trying to piece it all together, and it just takes so much time.
And it's such a crucial piece of running a business, in fairness, and for a lot of people it's the bit they hate the most, and they neglect it, but it comes back to haunt them if they're not on top of it. So I think every business should really consider a good bookkeeper if they can afford it, really.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, as with any service, it should always cost you less to get somebody to do it for you than what it would be to do it yourself, or to to leave it on the long finger, shall we say.
Yeah, exactly. So working out your own hourly rate and what it's costing me to do it. Yeah, you're right. That's a really good point. So what type of clients have you, Ruth, or what type of clients are you kind of looking to target?
Well, I've clients across a wide range of industries. So I have some in construction, metal fabrication, car sales, garage, and my very first client, who's still with me thankfully, is a stud farm, and he's actually based in Maynooth. So okay. I could kind of work for people all across the Midlands, because I can work remotely, and obviously that's worked well with COVID. It suits to actually work for people in different areas. I don't have to be directly, in the direct town of them or anything like that.
Exactly. One of the upsides of COVID is, for many people, their market has opened up right across the country and even beyond. So it is actually fantastic. So how has COVID been for you, Ruth? I know we're now coming up to 12 months, hard to believe, and people have had many ups and downs and opportunities and all the rest of it. How have you found it?
I've actually found it not too bad from a business point of view. From a mother's point of view, it's been a bit stressful with homeschooling and all sorts of things. But from a business point of view, it's given me a great opportunity to upskill, to learn things that either I didn't have opportunity to learn before, or I didn't have time to actually do before.
Yeah.
And because all of a sudden courses were coming online, you could actually log in from at home, even if the course was up in Donegal or Cork or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
Whereas it would have taken maybe a day's work out of you, to go for an hour or two for a course. Now you could just log on, and it was that was invaluable to me, because it meant I could learn things that I needed to know for the business, and I could also add some services then too.
Yeah,
like customs and lean management and things like that.
And you mentioned some SkillNet. You did some SkillNet courses as well, and I know a lot of the colleges probably had in their medium to long term plan to have their courses online, and COVID has just speeded that up, and I definitely, that's definitely going to continue, and it opens up, as you say. If there's a course in UCC that you fancy, like, it's not feasible to do that when you're working and you've got a family to manage and all of that, and now you can log on and any qualification you want. It's really been great from that point of view.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's there at your fingertips. It takes a little bit of organizing it, and kicking kids off of internet and things like that, but it's all there, and you know, we do have the time at the minute to do it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and a lot of them as well are flexible enough in their time. You can do them on your own. So you're not tied to, you know, 9 o'clock in the morning or whatever, sitting at a computer. You can do it in the evening times that as
Exactly.
well.
Yeah. With the facility to record like this interview,
Yeah.
will be available for people to look at when it suits. So it's great. Once we all got the hang of how to actually operate the systems, it's been brilliant. So in terms of like new opportunities and new areas that you've gone into, I know Brexit has presented some opportunities for your business.
Yeah, and I mean, to be honest, customs and Brexit were two words that I would have run a mile from, you know, a year ago.
Yeah.
But a couple of my clients actually deal a lot with the UK, and they were going to be importing and exporting, and because I was doing admin work and bookkeeping for them, it
Yeah.
just kind of it fitted in with that. So
Yeah.
it was an opportunity for me to do some courses with Skillnet, through Skillnet, with the CILT, which is the Logistics and Transport Association, and that has proven really, really valuable because they run courses in for different sectors as well. Yesterday or the day before actually, I was on one for agriculture.
Okay. Oh, very good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a long day.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, it's allowed me to do the training in it, to get all the information together, because with customs and Brexit, there's so much information out there, but it's all coming from different
Yeah.
strands and different people's point of views and things. And to get all of that centralized in one place, so
Yeah.
that when I'm doing a consultation with somebody and they ask me a question, I can either point them to which department or whatever is the correct one, or I'll have the information right there for them, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's invaluable because it is causing a lot of stress. And, you know, we all knew it was going to be stressful, but no one really knew how it was going to transpire. So it's great to know that there is somebody out there that you can pick up the phone to, and you'll be able to sort that out for them. So that's invaluable. And for any members out there worried about all of this stuff, definitely give Ruth a call, and she'll be able to point you in the right direction and hopefully help into the future. Is there any other opportunities that you've kind of noticed, or you've kind of the online and this Brexit piece of customs management, or have you any other plans for coming down the track that we don't know about yet?
Well, I suppose one of the other things that I took the opportunity to do, which I'd been planning on doing for like nearly 20 years now, was I got my green belt in Six Sigma and Lean Management,
Okay.
which has been, again, it's brilliant because I can bring that to my clients and looking at their businesses and how to actually help them make their businesses run better, be more profitable.
Yeah.
You know, with minimal issues and things like that. So that's been another sort of string to the bow, shall we say.
And who did you do that training with?
That was through the Leo, and it was with Andy Brophy from Lean to Innovate. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. So that's you really making uses of all of the organizations out there that are offering courses. So I think lots of people sometimes aren't aware. We're actually running an event on the 17th of February to let the members know about all of these opportunities across training, education and innovation that are out there for people, because sometimes so much stuff comes in, and I know the Chamber send out the newsletter, and sometimes it's very heavy with information, and if it's not relevant, you're not going to read it, but there could be some nugget in there that is relevant. So hopefully that event will kind of, you know, kind of make it very easy for people to know what's out there in terms of help and support for businesses. So Ruth, that was very informative, and thanks for joining us today and taking time out of your busy life there with your homeschooling and your business and and your training pieces. In fairness, you're not a time waster by the sound of it, and hopefully our members will pick up the phone and take on board some of your advice there this morning.
Yeah, thanks very much, Bernie.
Thank you.